Hey y'all, welcome back. Excuse my appearance. I have one earring on. I look crazy, but it's not about my appearance right now. It's about God. I just decided to stop and make a video really quick. I'm sitting in my car, so I don't have a formal setup. However, I wanted to just talk because, I have two YouTube channels. I have my faith channel, which is this channel. I have another channel. However, I want to keep them both separate because I want, you guys to know me on a spiritual level here on this channel, which you are. And I just think all the women that have been reaching out to me via Instagram or from watching my videos on anxiety and prayer and want to get delivered and looking for deliverance. Just a quick update. I've been going through so much warfare and things in my personal life where I've been just all over the place. Then that's just to, sum everything up why I haven't been really posting on this channel or posting videos, period. I recently just lost a baby, and that warfare was definitely one for the books. And I'm gonna just talk about it. And, at first I was gonna just give you guys a quick update and try to get like a video where I'm all dressed up and dolled up, but I'm gonna give you guys the raw, uncut version of me with my one earring. Let me just take this out because it's really disturbing me, but I'm gonna just be myself right now. So I just recently lost a baby. I just had a miscarriage, and during my miscarriage season, I was having crazy dreams of miscarrying. I had a dream that I was miscarrying in my home, and I told my husband that I just had the baby and I could see my baby and the fetus inside a sack. Like, I was just having the weirdest dream. I was having some sexual perversion dreams in the midst of this miscarriage. So that made me feel like this is a spirit that is attacking my pregnancy. And with the carnal mind, you won't think that, but me, I think deeper. Like the where this attack is coming from, because God says that the fruit of the womb is a gift from him. Children are his inheritance. So why am I miscarrying? God doesn't make us to miscarry. And people were telling me things like, things happen for a reason. God caused this miscarriage to happen for a reason. No, that's not what it is. God gave me this baby because it was a gift and a reward from him. This baby was stolen. And I was upset with God at first, and I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, I was praying hard, I'm using your word, but yet you still allowed my baby to be taken away from me, the pregnancy. And I was upset, guys. I'm gonna be very honest. In my flesh, I was upset, and people were telling me, oh, God, he knows best. And I didn't want to hear that at that time. Honestly, I did not want to hear that. I'm like, that's the last thing I want to hear. Like, shut up. Don't tell me about nothing else, because this is not fair if God allowed this to happen. And I kept praying and fasting, and, I received the word from a friend that God gave her a revelation that, I should not, terminate my pregnancy because what the doctor said, and all this mess, and the prophecy that she gave me didn't even come to pass. I'm not saying that she didn't hear from God, but at that moment I didn't know what she was talking about. And clearly it wasn't what was going on with me physically with my miscarriage. So with that being said, my faith was being tested. And I do feel like, I lacked faith in that moment, because I didn't want to I did pray, but even when I was praying, I was still doubting. Now, doubt can block your prayers as well. So sometimes we can't, always blame the enemy when we have doubt, because God said with faith, whatever you ask for, whatever you pray for, it shall not be denied. But I didn't have faith. I lacked faith. And it was hard because I was getting so many people saying, no, this pregnancy is not viable. And when I'm hearing all these things, and back in my head, yeah, I'm praying with faith, but mustard seed faith, a little bit of faith, but it just didn't work. And God didn't honor that prayer, y'all. And I was really upset with him. So with that being said, I didn't know how to pray for people. I didn't know how to come on here and make videos to encourage you guys. But another revelation I got this morning, I shared it on my Facebook. Basically, in that moment of me going through what I'm going through, I'm sorry, y'all, it's hot in my car. Gotta open the door. Going through what I was going through, I wasn't supposed to not pray. I wasn't supposed to stop talking and ministering to people, because at the end of the day, the ministry that God is about to birth through me and the women that I'm supposed to make connections with, this ministry is not about me. It's about his kingdom. At the end of the day, God's going to get his glory, and in the midst of that, I should have believed in faith that God's going to turn this around, and I was supposed to come in full agreement with what his word said, but I wasn't in agreement. And that made whatever spirit that stole my baby legal to take it. And I was fighting, I was warring, I was praying, and I was, interceding for me and the baby. Yet and it's like every time I prayed, the warfare got heavier and heavier and heavier. And I'm like, God, why am I keep warring? I want peace. I was not at peace, y'all. I was really tormented. And it was a long 3 months. I ended up having a DNC at 12 weeks because I got to a point where I was like, you know what, God, if it was your will, and if you were going to turn this pregnancy around, that the results would be different. The sonogram would show different. We will see cardiac activity in the baby. The baby would have some type of growth, and there was nothing, no growth, no nothing. So at 12-week gestation, I decided to just go ahead and do the DNC. And I was at peace with it. And my husband and I are moving forward with, just allowing God to open my womb again. And it's just so weird, y'all. I got so much I want to say. It's so much on my heart when it comes to this miscarriage. Because listen, y'all, when I got to the hospital for my DNC, I was crying. I was nervous. I was anxious. I was scared. And I'm going to be honest, because I never been under general anesthesia. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was reading different forums and things that could happen. And I was a mess. And y'all, I was a mess. But it was like, once I went under anesthesia, for one, when I got back up, I woke up praising God. I was like, God, you're so good. God, you're so good. God, you're so good. Thank you, God, you're so good. I kept saying that, and the nurse was like, yeah, he is good. I said, God, you're so good. And I started asking for my husband. And in the midst of that, I woke up out of anesthesia, coming back to my consciousness, praising God. That tell you that my spirit, man, praises God. I'm a worshiper. And then every little anxious thing that I used to worry about when I was having anxiety, like, fear of this and fear of that, fear of death, fear of this, that all went out the window. Like, I had this sense of peace, this sense of joy. I wasn't grieving. God gave me peace. And that's all I wanted. But in the midst of the miscarriage, of course, I was going through turmoil and warfare and all these things. But when I woke up out of my surgery, I was at peace. I was at peace, y'all. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I was just not anxious anymore. Like, God had given me that peace. I was happy. And then people was like, I don't know, weirdly, I guess they thought it was weird that I wasn't crying after having a surgery. They all was like, it's gonna be all right. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm moving on. It was like that. I got that closure that I needed, and God gave me the peace that I needed, and I woke up praising him. I didn't care anymore. Like, I wasn't upset with him anymore about, him not answering my prayer, because I know he's going to give me more children. He already prophesied this to me. So I know that there's more children that's going to be in my womb. So me mourning over that loss, it's all right. God is going to return back the years and the baby that was stolen from me. And that's in his word. So that's just a short update. I want to make a sit down video and go really in depth of everything that I've been through. But I just had to share that with you guys, because sometimes your faith can block your prayers. Your lack of faith can block your prayers, but God will always restore you. He will give you peace. And I know that I said a lot, and I hope this made sense to you guys. But yeah. But if you guys have prayer requests, or you just need to talk or whatever, you guys you could feel free to reach out to me. I'm on the Instagram a lot more than I'm here on YouTube, and my Instagram is Mrs. Passion Doremus _. Just follow me over there, and we can connect, and I can pray with you. We can be prayer partners. I don't mind praying, and we can help each other grow in our walk in faith. But I thank you guys, and that's just the update. It's a short update, short video. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm gonna come back with some more content. Y'all let me know in the comments what else y'all want to know about. What else you guys want me to teach you. All right, see you later. Bye.